this is Cindy of Cindy Love and Stitch. Welcome to my channel. This is a channel about cross stitching. It's been a while since I filmed, about 6 weeks. So I'm really happy to be back and share all the beauty with you today. I have 2 framed finishes. I have 2 starts, which are also finishes. And there's a new sale going on of Plum Street I want to share with you. And then my Nashville haul, of course, and my whips. And is there more? Yeah, I'm gonna share 2 giveaways, 2 presents. I wanna, no, 3 presents I want to share with you because I had a lot of new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. And yeah, I want to share that with you. So welcome to our home. And let's relax together, sit back, take a cup of tea, coffee, whatever is your thing, and enjoy. So let's start with my first finish, which is by Stacy Nash Primitives. And that's this one, Pink Primrose. That's how it's called. But of course, the ones who know me, I'm more of a blue person. So I changed this to blue. This is what it looks like. I have not fully finished this, but I will be doing that soon. And this is stitched on a 40 count Affogato by Fiber on a Whim. And this is a gorgeous fabric to work on. And look at the colors. I chose my own colors. I'm not sure at the moment what they are called, but yeah, really beautiful. 40 count Affogato. This was really fun to stitch. And the fun part of this is that it was a kit. I bought it as a kit. So it also comes with the cartonage paper to fully finish it on, and also with the ribbon. So this will be fun. This will be really fun to finish. So that was my first new start, tiny new start and finish. Then the second one is by Simone of Atelier Zoet Idee. And this was also a small kit I bought at her store. And this is called Bringing the Birds Needlebook. And look at the little rabbit. And what is it? The little dove or chicken. I'm not sure what the bird is, but this was yeah, just 2 evenings, you know, and then it's done. And it comes with the fabric and everything. So this is my tiny little weenie finish. The flower is for the back side, so it's going to be like this. Let me show you up close. And this is the flower for the back side of the little book, the little needle book. So this was really a cute stitch. And it also comes with the fabric to fully finish it, which is also really pretty. So that was my second start and finish. The third one. For the ones who follow me on Instagram, I already posted a picture of this. And this is Gathering Acorns by Cottage Garden Samplings, yeah. And this was stitched on a 40 count vintage country mocha, and I used all the called for DMC. So, and this is how it looks like. Yay! Look at this. And I love the colors in the basket combined with all the browns. So, this is the squirrel, the finished little squirrel. And what I did is that first I laced it, and this time I used a video of Nicola Parkman. I will put that down in the link down in the Dropbox, because she has this great video about lacing and framing samplers. It's just, if you want to try it yourself, if you finish it at home and you're like, no, I'm not gonna frame this myself, just look at her video. It's really helpful. And the lacing was not new for me, but this really, yeah, was a bit more I learned a lot from it. A bit more like specific tips I got for framing and lacing. So I was really happy with that video. And also I did that because my other framed finish is Pavane by Ducth Samplers. And I've had this finished for a long time, maybe even for over a year or something. But I was like, oh, it was stitched in silk and on 40 count, and I loved it so much. I thought, I'm not going to frame this myself. This one I want on my wall and get professionally framed. So I went to a framer like 3 times. And I asked him, can you frame this? And he's like, yeah, but I'm not going to get it totally straight because it's on a linen, and linen is a natural fiber and it works, you know, it's hard to get it totally straight. So I hope you won't mind. And I told him, well, I do mind. I want it as straight as possible. So maybe if I lace it myself and then you can frame it. And he was really thankful that I offered that, because he was like, yeah, please, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to lace it. And that's too, for me, that's not something I'm good at. And so that's when I was like, okay, so I'm going to get this professionally framed. Now I also want to learn how to lace and finish this really well and professionally. That's why I looked at the video of Nicola Parkman. So, Pavane, I'm not gonna hold you in tension much longer. We looked for a frame together, the framer and me, and it was, I thought, something brown. You guys really helped me out by giving me tips in the comments of what color frame I could use. And I totally agreed with you. A brown color, something blue maybe. But we came up with a frame I totally did not expect. So I framed it behind museum glass. I laced it on a cardboard, sour free. I'm not sure if that's the way to say it in English, but acid-free, sour-free, acid-free cardboard. And the framer gave me a piece of that, so he already cut it in the right size, and I only had to lace it. Are you ready? This is special to me, also because of the quote it has on it, and also because I dedicate it to me and my, well, soon-to-be husband, and because he asked me to marry him in 2023. Yeah, so that's also the date I put on here. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! So what do you think? What do you think? Look at the frame. It's kind of a, yeah, it's perfect. It's a perfect color. It's an Italian frame. Oh, and I was so scared getting this frame by someone else. Because, you know, we work on this. I don't know if you recognize that, but you work on a project sometimes for 2 years, even longer, of course. And then you have to say, okay, good luck with that. I hope it will turn out okay. So that was kind of scary, but I'm really happy with the result. So that's Pavane. Wait, I'm gonna show it up close one more time so that you can see the color changes in the thread, which are gorgeous. Maybe, I don't know if you can see it, but Pavane, finally framed. Now I need a place to hang it. And the quote says, "Turn your face to the sun and the shadows fall behind you." That's such a, yeah, good memory. So I want to hang this on our wall in, I think, near our dinner table, so we can all be reminded, you know, to turn our face to the sun. Yeah. Really, really, really happy with this. And it's a smaller Ducth sampler. It's not a really big one, so it's doable. So you guys, that were my finishes. So happy with them. Now we go on to a new start I have. And this is a SAL. I'm stitching this with Joanita of Stitchy Things. And she also mentions this in her last Flosstube and shows it. So I will put a link to her Flosstube in the Dropbox. And this is a Plum Street SAL. And I bought this last year. Totally fell in love with it because of the colors and kind of the simplicity and yeah, the flowers and the bunny. It's Plum Street Samplers Spring Moon. And this is the pattern. This is what it looks like. Yay. Check this out. Look at the moon. And check out this. Well, it's a hare, I think. It's not a bunny. But isn't that cool? The flowers on the roof, I really like that. I do think I'm going to change it a little bit. I'm leaving this out with the bees. I don't like that. I don't know. I don't like bees and wasps, and I know they're really important for the world and for the earth, but I don't like them. So what I want to do is put this flower over there. And I also find it kind of weird, to be honest, that this is like cut in half, this flower. You see? I want a whole flower. So I'm going to put it over there. If I'm able to do that, I think I can. So this is Spring Moon, and the hashtag we use on Instagram, you're all welcome to join us. Please do. It's a really fun stitch, beautiful colors, and it calls for a baked clay. And I know Joanita has that. It's gorgeous, but I couldn't find it online anymore. So I'm stitching it on a 40 count vintage country mocha, which is always okay, of course. And it's still in my little hoops, so this is where I'm at. I first started this on another fabric, on platinum, I think. Light mocha. I started on light mocha, but that was too light. Because I started with the moon and it wasn't showing, so I thought I'm not going to do that. So it's a vintage country mocha, and I started at the grass. And that's so cool. I love the grass and the green flowers in. It's so cool. The contrast. I really, really like that. And this calls for Weeks Dye Works and a few DMCs and Classic Colorworks. And I'm changing them up a little. It depends on what looks good on the fabric, I think. So the green here is the DMC color. I started with the Weeks Dye Works, but I didn't like it. So I'm just looking what looks best on this fabric. Yay! And it's a lot of stitching, the grass. It always is with grass. So I'm happy I started with that. And these are the threads. Really pretty colors, of course. Warm and also fresh colors like that. Check out the blue. That's gorgeous. So that's our SAL, and the hashtag we use is Spring Moon SAL, but I will put it down here so you can go there as well on Instagram. It will be fun to share. Okay, then I'm going on to other whips I worked on. First a sip of tea. Okay, look at these colors. And then maybe you can already guess what I'm going to show you. These are stunning, 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 stunning. So stunning. Oh. Simply shakers and gentle art. The gentle art, they're gorgeous. And of course it is Feast of Friendship. Oh, sorry for the glare. It's kind of a gloomy day today here in Holland. It has been gloomy days for as long as I can remember. It's just, we need some spring weather. But this is Feast of Friendship, and the colors are so pretty, also on the fabric. And I'm stitching this on what am I stitching this on? I also think this is a 40 count affogato, but I'm not sure at this moment. Oops. But look. Oh, I'm so in love with this. This is such a cute stitch, but still it's small, but so many things are going on in there. And I changed this a little bit. So what I did is that I put the fruit baskets down on the bottom in the same line as the house, and the pumpkin as well. And then I'm going to put the initials of our family above the fruit basket, flying above it, you know, because originally it's like this, and it says Feast of Friendship. So what I did is that I left that out, put this down, and then here I'm going to stitch our initials. But the colors on this are so gorgeous. Let me show you one more time. Look at the house. Look how, oh, it's really pretty. It washes out a little bit. But I think this is also a 40 count affogato. I have my doubts. No, it is. It's a 40 count affogato, I think. Yeah, it's a gorgeous fabric. It's really pretty. Yay. Happy, 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 joy, joy with this one, Feast of Friendship. And this will be, soon will be a finish, I think. I hope. Then there is another whip I worked on, and that is by La-Di-Da Fracture Flowers. And that's this one. A gorgeous pattern. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Because of all the reds and the blues and the greens. I love that combination of colors. And the bird, of course, birds and flowers. I mean, who doesn't like birds and flowers? And it asks for a few threads. Look, this is everything you need. This is it. So, and you can stitch it on different kinds of fabrics, I think. Because of these colors, they go with a lot of fabrics. And what I am stitching it on is a 32 count, and I'm not sure what it is. I bought it at the fair last year at with a lady, a Dutch German lady, I'm sorry, who had not hand dyed. It's not hand dyed, it's printed. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. And I think it's an even weave even. Even weave even. Because, but it doesn't matter. Look at it. Just look at it. Check it out. Aren't these stunning? It is a 32 count. If you do it on a 40, it will be smaller. But I really wanted to do this on this fabric because of the blues in there. I thought, oh, that will be so cool. And the contrast with the red and the yellows, that's stunning. So I'm really happy with this. I'm really enjoying stitching this because it's nice to stitch on a 32 count even weave. It's just really fast and equal to stitch on, which is also fun for a change, you know. Look at the bird. Look at the birdie. Hello, bird. And the flowers. Oh, yeah, I really love this. So if you like this, don't doubt. Just go for it. This is a gorgeous and fun stitch. Yeah. Really happy with this. Fracture Flowers by La-Di-Da. And it asks for, I believe this is a pictureless plus, but I'm not sure. So that were all my whips, the whips I worked on, I believe. What are we gonna do? What shall we do? Shall we go to Nashville haul, to the giveaways, or to my plans? Let's go to haul, yeah. Wait, I need to get over there and grab it because it's on a pile. Oh, you're falling down. I'm so sorry, you guys. Sorry. I'm not a professional. I want to be, but I'm not. Okay, so my haul. It's always fun to share a haul. The first thing I want to share with you is some fabric I bought at Simone at Atelier Soutidé, and it is by Tabby Cat Linen. And I really wanted to buy this just to check it out, you know. I feel lately that I would like to try some different kind of fabrics. I usually go for Zweigart because it's easy to get here in Holland, and It's less expensive than a Picture This Plus or some other fabrics, but since I worked on Affogato by Firebone or Whim, I feel like, oh, there's more out there. So I ordered this in a small piece, a 40 count, just to check it out, you know, because I would like to check out some different linens. And it's called Lichen. And it's a really nice color. Maybe I will put my ring light a little bit softer because the light is kind of heavy. Lichen. It's kind of a, yeah. Well, it looks a bit more white gray. It's a bit more blue, a little bit more blue-green in real life. Yeah, you can see it like this, better like this maybe. Yeah. But I've never stitched on tabby cat linen before, so I'm curious about that. I don't know what I'm going to do on this, but that's okay. Okay, the next thing I ordered was Sooty Day, the fabric Woodland Brown. It's by Swigert, but I just really love the color. I'm not going to take it out because it's packed so nice, but this is a cool color. And I ordered this because I wanted, first I thought, well, maybe Spring Moon will look nice on this, but it became a Vintage Country Mocha. But this is a nice brown linen to have in stash, I think. Then my Nashville haul. That's fun. Okay. I ordered the classic colorwork new threads, which are in here, the new thread pack. Really beautiful colors. And these are how they looked when they're stitched up. How they look when they are stitched up. So that was fun. And then, of course, I think a lot of you have these in stash at the moment because they are just too adorable not to have in stash. They are Animal Crackers series by Stacey Nash. And this is Miss Hazel. Check out Miss Hazel. That's so adorable. I'm so in love with these. Oh man. So, Miss Hazel. And then, of course, I saw Maggie May. Only that name, Maggie May. It's adorable. And this is Maggie May. The tiny rabbit. And these will be so much fun to make, I think. And then I also saw this one. And this is Kathy Barrick. She also designed some smaller ones, which I totally loved and find really fun. It seems like fun to create them. Cookie Cutters 2. There's also a Cookie Cutters 1, of course, but I did Cookie Cutters 2. And check out all these tiny little animals. Check out the little rabbit. I mean, who doesn't want to create that? And the little horsey. Ah, little lady. Cookie Cutters. That will be so much fun to work on. And then another one, which is so cool. And this is called Flights of Fancy Italian. It's a sampler with a really beautiful birds on it. And I know that the Tattooed Stitcher also ordered this and has started this. So check out her Flosstube, the Tattooed Stitcher. I will also mention her in the Dropbox. She's one of the Flosstubers I watched. And this is it. I mean, oh, this is stunning, don't you think? I love the colors in it. They're soft toned. Yeah. And the birds, of course, the birds. And this is not a big stitch, you guys. And this is a little piece of a bigger sampler. And that made me think, well, we can get creative ourselves, you know, by, if you see big samplers and you're like, oh, I'm never going to stitch that, that's too big. You can always pick something beautiful, which you really love of that sampler and create something nice with that. You don't have to stitch the whole sampler. I always thought, you know, when I buy a pattern, I have to stitch that whole pattern, but that's not, of course, that's not necessary. You can do whatever you want with it. So I thought it was a nice inspirational idea, you know. to check out the samplers I have and just pick something I love in there and stitch that. But this is really gorgeous, I think. Flights of Fancy Italian, and it is of JBW Designs. So that was my Nashville haul. Then I also have read some books, Borduurblad, and I thought, well, I'm going to share some patterns with you that are in there. Why not? And one of them that really speaks to me, and I was like, oh, this is so gorgeous. I need to share this with the community because I've not seen it before. So if you know this and you have stitched this before, please let me know. And I believe this magazine of Borduurblad is from 2017. And I am talking about this. I mean, isn't this like totally awesome? I think this is so pretty. It's a biggie, it's a big one, but it's so cool. So the pattern is in this book, in this magazine. So yeah, I'm really curious if anyone knows this this sampler and has stitched it, because it's so gorgeous. I really love it. So I wanted to share that with you. And this is in Borduurblad number 80. If you want to look for it. Maybe you can find the magazine online. So that's the first one I wanted to share with you. Then the second one is Autumn Birds. It is a design. Wait, I did not share with you who designed the sampler. It's not, no, it doesn't say. Sampler from 1840. 1840, sampler from 1840. Okay, Autumn Birds. I really like it. There's also Spring Birds, which I really loved. Maybe also Summerbird, I'm not sure. But look at these colors. Look at the colors. And the pattern for this is also in this Borduurblad. And this is also from 2017, I think. Check it out. How colorful. How funky. Look at the funky birds. And the flowers. Ah, I like it. And here you can see spring birds. So if you don't, you know, there are a lot of nice patterns in these magazines. That's always an option if you don't want to spend a lot on new patterns, or you know, this is an option, because that's not the only one in here. It's the one that speaks to me, but there are a lot of patterns in the magazine. And then this one is also really inspired me because of the cute little animals, of course, for Christmas, but also because this is again a part of a bigger sampler. And this is the big sampler, the Christmas sampler. Or sampler, I'm not sure if it's called a sampler, but the bigger stitch. And what they did is just take a piece of that and turn it into a pillow. I really like that idea, you know. And this is of Draußen vom Walde. And the designer is Gudrun Lindner of Lindner's Kreuzstitche. You can look them up online. Yeah. But isn't that cute with the animals? Yay. So just wanted to share that with you. And then I also ordered a piece of fabric to create some embroidery, maybe some beautiful spring embroidery, because I saw this and I was like, oh, that's so gorgeous. What can I do with this fabric? I don't know, maybe I'll just hang it on my wall and frame it and just hang it because it's so gorgeous. Look at the fabric, look at this. And I also thought maybe I can put a hoop around, you know, a piece of the fabric and just fill some of the flowers in with embroidery, you know, and then you will have a gorgeous piece of art on your wall because this fabric is stunning. Yeah, I just wanted to share that. It's so cool. So, a lot of things to share. I'm in 30 minutes already. Oh. And what I have now is, I think, let's go off to the giveaways. Yeah, let's do the giveaways. That's fun. I have 3. I will get them. The giveaways and my book of days. So let's start with the book of days. This is March. And in March, my daughter turned 13 years old, you guys. 13. Oh. So there are a lot of butterflies in March because butterflies are her favorite animals. And you can also see, that's kind of funny, this. This was the stitch I did, but I was wrong. I stitched it wrong. This, you know, the stem of this plant was not in the middle. First I thought, don't worry about that, Cindy, but I couldn't let it go. And then I thought, well, I can use this in my book of days, why not? So I glued it in there. So this is March, and now we're heading off to April. Oh, and in March I started with 10 whips, and then I started 3 new things, and I did 2 frame finishes, 2 finishes. Busy month. And this is April, still empty, but with, oh, there are some things falling out with the rabbits. Okay, so the giveaways, 3 giveaways. The first one is a kind of autumn giveaway. I bought it last year at the Handwerk Boutique, and I'm not gonna stitch it, you guys. I'm not. I still love it when I look at it, but I'm not gonna stitch it. And this is called Autumn Patches, Plain and Fancy Collection by Homespun Elegance. And it is a gorgeous one, and it's this one. Homespun Elegance, look at it. Isn't it pretty? I really like it. And all the directions are in there, how you can, you know, stitch this up. You can also do them separate, of course, you know, the cat and the squirrel. And so this is the first giveaway. It is an autumn stitch, but you know, it will be autumn very soon. So leave me a comment if you really, if you like this, and I will send it everywhere, so, or anywhere. Let me know in the comment what your favorite autumn stitches until now, until you saw this one. But no, just let me know what your last autumn stitch is, or your favorite, or what autumn pattern you really want to or stitch or enjoy or love looking at. And yeah, then I will pick out a winner. So let me know your favorite autumn stitch. Then the second one is a quilting design. It was in the time when I thought, well, I would love to learn how to quilt, and maybe I want to learn, but you know, we have a family with 3 kids. It's already a challenge to stitch, so I'm not gonna learn it very soon. And I thought, this is such a shame that it's still in my cupboards and doing nothing. So this is Farmyard Quilting Designs. This one, it is really gorgeous. Yeah. And on the back is written down what you need, all the things you need to create this. And it is with a little birdie. It's really cute. I really liked it when I saw it, but I'm not gonna do this in the next several years. So I thought maybe I can make someone else happy with this. So if you want this and you want to join in, leave me a comment and tell me your favorite bird. So your favorite bird for Farmyard Quilting Designs. Hangerhartvogel. That's how it's called in Dutch. Hangerhartvogel. And I need to say this, of course, this is in Dutch. This is in Dutch, you guys. So maybe it's a good thing to that you speak Dutch or can read Dutch if you join in for this one. So just let me know what je favoriete vogel is. Then the third giveaway is even zien. This, I'm checking out if this is in English because this is also from a Dutch designer. This is a book of Simone of Atelier Soutidé. This is gorgeous. And I'm not going to stitch what's in here. It's not my taste, it's not, but I do know a lot of people love this, and I get it. It is Julie Godefroid. I hope I pronounced that okay. This is the book, you guys. This is such high quality. And yeah, I'm going to give this away because this is pretty to look at now and then, but that's all I'm going to do with it, so that's a shame, you know. And it is by Simone of Atelier Soutidé, and these are the patterns in there. Check it out, how beautiful with the blues. So, what you must do if you want to join in for Julie Godefroid, Godefroid, let me know your favorite sampler, or one of your favorite samplers. So your favorite sampler for Julie Godefroid, and I will pick a winner to celebrate our community. So that's it. That were the giveaways. I hope you will join in, and so I can send them to you. That will be fun. Then the next thing I want to share, plans. Okay, so what I want to do next month is I am going to work on something you haven't seen in a while, but I have shown it lots of times. So it needs to be done. I'm postponing because it's so big, but no. The month of April will be dedicated to my lovely flower scarf by Leonard, because this is still one of the most gorgeous patterns I've ever seen. So my plan is to stitch on her the whole month of April, because I'm working on the scarf now. Here her scarf is coming, but this is still it's quite a bit of work, but I will, yeah, give her some real love and attention in April. That's what I would like to do. And this I bought this as a kit, and this is how she will look like when she's all done. Check it out. Check out the scarf. Oh, this is gorgeous. So that's my plan for April, to work on her, but also to try to finish my smaller finishes, the pink primrose, which is blue, and bringing the birds of Soutidé, of Simone. And then, well, that's it for April. So my next video, I'm not sure when I will do that. Maybe it will be a short one just to keep you updated about my flower scarf, my Lanarte. But yeah, and you know, I think you recognize that if I get bummed out after 2 weeks of stitching on her, maybe I will switch to something else. But I want to try to stitch on her for the whole month. Yeah. And then maybe I think this is it. There's one thing I would like to share with you, and that's a book I bought. It's called The Lost Spells. And this is so beautiful that I want to share this with you. This has so many gorgeous images. And this is a book of spells to be spoken aloud. Here you will find conjurings and charms, spells that protect and spells that protest, tongue twisters, blessings, lullabies and psalms. Yay, I love that. I'm always looking for books to read at our dinner table to the kids and to ourselves, you know, like short stories or poetry. that kind of books, but it's hard to find in Dutch. I find it hard to find. So if there are any Dutch people out there who have a good tip for short stories or poetry or something to read at the dinner table to each other, you know, just to go beyond all the daily things we are worried about, yeah, let me know. But first, I want to share the drawings in here with you, the art. Check out how beautiful this is. The Last Spells, and this is in English. Oh, I'm so in love with these pictures. And they are kind of spells and poems, but all about nature, to connect to nature. So pretty. Yeah, I really love this. Yeah. Maybe I will read something for you, why not? Loss is the tune of our age, hard to miss and hard to bear. Creatures, places and words disappear, day after day, year on year. But there has always been singing in dark times, and wonder is needed now more than ever. To enchant means both to make magic and to sing out. So let these simple spells ring far and wide. Speak their words and seek their art. Let the wild world into your eyes, your voice, your heart. And I believe my daughter just came in and walked away again. She feels uncomfortable, I think, that I'm filming. Oh, that's not necessary. Okay. But then I want to mention some of the videos, Flosstubers I watched. The Tattooed Stitcher, Stitchy Things. Check it out for the SAL, of course, and for the Joanita. The Seattle Stitcher and Caroline's Stitch Corner. A few new Flosstubers to me, but really love them. And check out a video of Nicola Parkman, Framing and Lacing Samplers, because I learned a lot from that. And I think that's everything, you guys. I wanted to do a short video. It's 40 minutes. It's okay. Okay, so yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time, a relaxing time. I hope you enjoyed all the beauty I shared with you. And yeah, that you had fun and feel inspired and also relaxed. Because that's also why I make these videos. I really enjoy, you know, like watching Flosstube and just relax and stitch and enjoy the company of you guys. So yeah, I hope to give that back to you, that I could give that back to you. So thank you for joining me. I hope to see you next time. Big hug. Bye bye.